Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Today's Thursday, November the 20th. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. Not really feeling like the week before Thanksgiving, as it's very warm and muggy and a lot of dense fog across Acadiana, and that's prompted a dense fog advisory for most of us, so allow yourself a little extra time to get to work and school this time around. Skycam again showing some fog and some hazy skies here in Midtown Lafayette, but outside of the city, looking at our traffic cams, we've got a lot of dense fog out there. So again, visibility below a half a mile in many cases, so allow yourself a little bit of extra time this morning. And the same goes for watching out for those students on these foggy mornings. Temperatures will be running in the mid-60s for the bus stop early this morning, and then partly cloudy skies later this afternoon. Maybe a couple of stray showers, especially over the western sections as we head into the latter part of the day. Temperatures again are very mild. In fact, some areas are above what our normal daytime high should be for the mid part of November. And we've got a lot of energy back to our northwest, where there's a frontal boundary and some upper level energy starting to move off toward the northeast. Unfortunately, some of that upper level energy is going to be pulling away. So that means the front that's out to our northwest is going to be stalling here before another piece of energy rolls out of the Pacific and finally gives it the kick it needs sometime early next week, even though models are still a little indifferent on how quickly this front will go through. The thinking is that with that trough moving off toward the northeast and pulling away, there is enough moisture in place, so if we get any little bit of a low-level trigger, we should at least get some widely scattered showers in the forecast later in the day. But better chances for thunderstorms will come through overnight and into the early part of the day tomorrow, especially back to our north and west. But then another system will kind of move in the same direction and hopefully give the front the kick it needs before we get to the Thanksgiving holiday. Right now, it looks like some heavier rains are going to be staying back over Texas and Oklahoma through the Arklatex. You see that line of showers and thunderstorms firing up later tonight and into early tomorrow morning. That could potentially bring about a half an inch of rain, but notice more of the heavier stuff will stay off to our northwest. Now, what's going to happen after that? The frontal boundary looks like it's going to stall, so unfortunately, we're going to stay on the warm side over the course of the weekend, and with some low-level moisture in place, can't rule out the chances for showers. Those temperatures will remain close to 80 over the weekend, with nighttime temperatures still running in the mid-60s. Some of that cooler, drier air may not get in here until sometime part of the midweek next week, just ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. Gulf waters are relatively quiet. We've got light winds and seas aren't too bad, especially for our inland lakes and bays. Seas about 1 to 2 feet. Winds will generally be southerly at around 5 to 10 knots. Low pressure out in the middle part of the Atlantic, not really showing any signs of organization. A little wave there off the African coast will be monitored, but at this point, the National Hurricane Center is still not expecting any tropical activity to form. And remember, we've got just 10 days left in hurricane season 2025. Your high today, 81, under partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll see a few showers, especially off to the northwest. Better chances for showers and perhaps some thunderstorms overnight going into the early part of Friday. And it looks like with lingering moisture in place, we could still see some spotty rain on Saturday. Not a washout, but again, you will have to dodge some of those showers. Better conditions for Sunday before another wave of energy rolls through and brings us a chance for some showers for the early part of next week. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. And remember, you can hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. I'll be at WBRZ tomorrow morning for Tune In from 5 to 9 and their noon show. If you want to check it out, there's a link below if you want to watch the live stream, or some of you catch WBRZ on your cable box still. I'll be there over the weekend too and on Monday, so I'd love for you to visit and join our show. It is a really fun show, especially on Saturday there with big LSU coverage there, as we've got another home game coming up as we go into Saturday. Of course, watch my follow my social media pages both on Facebook and X, and thanks to everyone who's already subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Thursday, and I'll see you on Friday to kick off the weekend.